Hey guys, Malcolm here. You can all see me for the first time on the Crypto Cracker channel, and I'm here to take you on track about all the news that daily come out in the world of crypto and DeFi. But first of all, we have to understand what cryptocurrency is and how it works. So in this video, I will take from a basic level of known of cryptocurrency you to a good level of experience. After this video you are not gonna be Elon Musk, but probably you can also start to make some money on that. So keep your ears open. Today I will talk about the three double edge of cryptocurrency, what they are, why they are becoming more and more important with the pass of the time, and which I suggest and invested myself in. So start with a little bit of boring history of currency. The first form of trade is the barter. So let's suppose I have, a cow. A cow and you want to give me your dog instead. And that's fine, because let's assume that I want to give you this cow because I don't need it anymore. Who say me that I want this dog? Maybe I want a cat, maybe I want a turtle. I know this is a stupid example, but this is how currency came up. In first time the currency came up with gold, silver, precious metals, because that's gold, that's a global concept. The gold is money, gold is a precious metal, gold is wealth. So basically you start using coins of your reign made up of gold, silver, platinum or other metals. But there is one problem, that these money are really heavy, they are inconvenient. When the concept of government and country rise, and after that bank established, money are controlled by them. So money are controlled by banks and so by the government. And we realize that as long as we all trust in our government, in our state, in our banks, we can replace heavy and convenient coins made of gold and silver and start to use simple paper, which is one of the lighter materials that is a good compromise between durable and light. So basically the good old dollar, it's just a receipt that you have with the US banks, because that piece of paper doesn't really mean that you have a dollar. It means you have a dollar because the government printed this saying that this dollar, this green piece of paper, it's worth $1. So that's much easier, that's much convenient, and that's it. But then the progress of technology goes into our picture. So the progress goes straight forward, and we invented credit cards because the online shopping is much accessible, easier, faster and convenient. So at this point our money are not something material that we can touch, but are sequences of zero and ones that travels from one PC to another on the World Wide Web. So let's imagine that every bank has like, a spreadsheet, an Excel file. But there's your column, and that's how money you have basically. So let's suppose that, I go to Amazon and I want to buy a new webcam. The cost of this new webcam is $300. So basically there's a system that signs that I have $300 less than before, and Amazon have $300 more than before. So that's it. And now we arrive finally to our present, and here the present where we live, and we have a cryptocurrency. So let's start small. Let's imagine a giant spreadsheet that unifies all the banks and their separated records. So that's an enormous scheme that keep up all the currency of mondial people in theory, and that's a ledger. So now we have defined what is cryptocurrency. So we should pass to the second double edge. Why cryptocurrency are alive and why cryptocurrency are going crazy in this historical moment. So let's start saying that there are some advantages of using this currency system, and the first one of that is that cryptocurrency is DeFi, that is to say decentralized. That means that for this unique giant ledger there are many copies, and everybody who is a part of the network has their own copy. So, you know, if a person is trying to, I don't know, hack entry illegally in one of those copies and modify, I don't know, his amount of dollars. So I entry in this ledger and I say that I have, I don't know, $1 million more that I actually have. The system knows that one ledger, one copy of the ledger says that I have $3 million. The other, I don't know, 3 millions says that I don't have $3 million, I have only 2. So for really cheat the code, I have to hack more than half of the computers that are currently in the crypto system. That is, I think that's not theoretically impossible, but if we can see in practical ways, it is definitely the more secure ways to assure that nobody will steal your money or give himself more money that he actually has. So here we can see, you know, a scam. That's the good old gold. Here's the gold, this is the US dollar, and this is the crypto. In particular, there is the US dollar and the Bitcoin. There are two main examples of these categories. So let's see, fungible, so interchangeable. So the capacity of this token, of this coin, to transform into others. So as we can see, that is still a height for everybody, because gold is still used, US dollar is still more used, and Bitcoin is still used, is starting to become more and more popular. There we can see that all of these type of coins, all of this type of currency are non-consumable. And here we see the portability. So as I said, hang out with money, coins or silver coins in your pocket, it will be very uncomfortable because they are really heavy. So here we can see there is a moderate and the other two are not really. So crypto at all doesn't really have a weight on your pocket, so that's definitely the more portable currency of all these three. We can see the durable, we can see the gold is pretty much infinite as the crypto, because basically it's a data, and we can see moderate because you know, it's paper and a little bit of plastic. But if you drop a dollar into a bucket of water, you have not this dollar anymore. So that's to consider a problem if you are going to swim with your jacket. So highly visible. How many times we have gone to a dinner with our friends? I don't know, and the count is $20, and we are, you know, in 7, and that's a problem because nobody goes out with so many little coins. So basically, one people offer all the dinner, and you make by rotation, or you use you know, online payments like PayPal, by Visa, and other credit card and credit system. So basically, crypto instead is the more divisible token that we have ever had in our history. So the security, we can see that crypto is the most safe currency. There is the tendency to believe that crypto are really unstable, they aren't really safe, there are a lot of criminals around that. That is in a part true, and we will see that at the end of the video, because crypto doesn't have a proper police path. We can see the data and you can find it easily online. I don't say it. The cryptocurrency is the type of currency that have less fraudulent transaction than dollars, and then also precious metals like gold, like, you know, platinum and other things. So easily translatable. Here we can see the gold has the first low section of this spreadsheet because you know, a little bar of gold equal to a lot of money, so you can't just cut that. It's really impossible to make small transaction with that. The dollar is a good alternative as the crypto. So that's the scarce, so the supply that we in fact have. We have no much of these precious metals as now. We can't continue to start print more and more paper because it's a really big problem for the environment. as the crypto. We will talk about that later, but it's not at the level of the dollar. As we can see, that's basically is a data, so we have infinite. We can print infinite crypto, we can print infinite tokens, so that's unlimited at this point. That's the government issued, you know. So what is government concerned about? He basically wants that you pay in dollar, because has the dollar that passed from the bank, from the government, and he basically controls. Instead, crypto doesn't own to a proper state, to a proper region, to a proper continent. Is a mondial thing, you know, it's an international thing. So like gold, the governments basically don't like either gold and crypto. Decentralized, I talk about it later, so I won't lose any more time. And smart, obviously the fact that this thing is a data and we can use this basically on computer is really the easiest way to program transaction and other thing. So there are also other advantages this type of currency. In fact, there are part of worlds that basically have access of internet, because at this time internet is a thing that is mondial. Everybody or almost everybody has internet, but not organs such banks that can provide such paperwork that needs to do, you know, the traditional, let's say, payments. So by using material currency, you can make with crypto international payments almost instantly, with no spending time and no spending limits. You have no exchange rates, you know, to convert one value to another. You have not interest rates of the bank, so that's a really good thing. And your transaction fees are close to zero, but it depends on cryptocurrency, but most of that has a transaction fee really close to zero. Why this name cryptocurrency? Because this is secured by cryptography, you know. So the main system of cryptography that we have all around the world is the blockchain. So we have to understand this. Many people doesn't know what is a blockchain. So that is not a currency, and that's no either the paper sheet, because that's the ledger. It's the way to organize, to make the most secure ever type of ledger, you know. So it's organized like block, so like three-dimensional block. And as the name says, it is a chain that basically provide a unique code for the people who buy something, and a unique code for the people who has sold this thing. And there's a chain that basically permits to read all the history of the, you know, of the token, of the amount of money that has been traded. So you can also access in your computer, you know, hacking your computer and change your block. You can also go to the person who have sold it to you, the person you are buying it, and change them. But you have still changed 3 blocks on the chain of infinite block ledgers. So that's another thing that's practically impossible to do. And that's the reason because cryptocurrency is the safest currency that is already held. There are almost 4,000 of different crypto, and this number is increasing as we are talking. So in which invest? When a person says that he investing in a crypto, he's basically exchanging his token, you know, his dollars, for the monies of this crypto, of this project, hoping that this value goes up. There is a specific term that is going to the moon. That means that the price will increase in an enormous way. So I'm not here to give you, you know, financial advice. I'm here to talk about daily news, and this is just an introduction. So mine is more like an optimistic gamble. So I think that there are a really big number of really big and verified different type of crypto. You know, the most famous is Bitcoin. There is Ethereum that is faster than Bitcoin. There is Polygon that is Litecoin that has a newer algorithm. So in which invest? I personally one of my favorite cryptos is Ethereum, but a really important thing is to diversify your wallet. We will talk about that in a future video. So I hope I've given you a little bit of information about what a cryptocurrency is, and we will see in a couple of days. Remember to smash a like and hit the subscribe button. Stay tuned. Bye.